Run along now, would you? Not you. But please, I have nothing to give you. Please. Oh, even your paws tremble. Oh, you've been quite helpful already, haven't you? But it's not something I want. It's someone I need. So, what exactly is it that I can do to help you? I'm not much more than an intern watch repair guy. I have literally no experience with your kind of work. Well, there's only so much we can do until Andy and Erin get back with these supplies. But you've got two hands, don't you? So you're as good as help as any. Oh, what does this do? Oh, for the love of time, don't touch that. But if you really must know, it's blue dust. But not just what you would be thinking in your head, it's not just like powder, but in the form of ball shapes. What does it do? Essentially, when combined with time's essence, the most important of all ingredients, they meld together to form a blue portal between time periods. Now, of course, we need more than just these two things. Otherwise, you'd most likely already be home by now. We're going as fast as we can, but seeing as we didn't come prepared like normal, we have to start from scratch. We don't have any of our pre-made things with us. You sure know a lot about your job. But I guess you have to. And you ask a lot of questions, Mr. Skeptical, I see. But yes, as timekeepers, we must have a wide variety of knowledge, not only on building portals, but various events, histories, time periods, and more to train us for essentially all possibilities and all situations. But as I said before, I'm afraid I wasn't as prepared as I would have liked for your situation. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to ask so many questions. I don't know, I guess I've had a lot of pressure to fill my dad's footsteps in watch repair. So I've grown over the years to ask questions about basically everything. So I won't mess up, and so I'll have the knowledge I need, and so I can hopefully make good choices. Never stop asking questions. You have every right in life to have the answers you seek about things that affect you and your life. Asking questions proves that you have the will, the drive to know things and do things right. And make good choices because you have all of the facts. Never be ashamed for asking questions, Jasper. I applaud you for seeking your knowledge where others don't. Thanks. No, there's no need to thank me. You're a bright boy. You'll do just fine. May I ask, if it's not too personal, were you born half-blind, or did something happen to you? Well, that's a bit of a complicated question. But, you see, I was born with a rare eye condition, one I'm sure you won't have heard of, but essentially it caused me to be born with one white eye. It's a very rare condition which you might think isn't like being... Or, well, I'm sure you're thinking perhaps it's like heterochromia, but no, unlike most people with different coloured eyes, my condition caused me to see things in a faded manner. In my white eye, that is. As if in my white eye I'm looking through a filter or a lens, if you will. As if I'm looking differently through each of my eyes, essentially. So I spent the first 19 years of my life looking through half a filter, only having my sight in full colour, vibrancy and brightness in my left eye. And many people picked on me as a child, and they thought I was already half blind in my white eye. But I didn't become blind in this eye until I was 19, because of a particular girl, shall we say. Are we still going to the Cloverleaf after school? Yeah, I just have to stop at the library really quick and drop off a few books and I'll meet you there. Alright. See you there. You're crazy. There's no way that Quentin is going to make it onto rugby. He can't even throw anything in a straight line. I know, right? But you gotta love him for trying. Echo? What is this? What's what? Angel and I were just talking about Quentin. I saw the way she touched you, and you didn't push her away. Salen, chill. I might be gay, but Echo and I are just friends. You know that. All I did was bump into her arm. No. No. I should have known this stupid love was a waste of time. I never asked for this. I didn't spend months being nice to you for this. You've wasted my time, and I never got what I wanted. I should have known you'd prove useless to me. So have a parting gift. It's on me. Wait. No. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, are you okay? Echo! Echo! I can't see. My white eye, I can't see out of it. What the hell did she do to you? I swear I'm going to kill her. She was a witch. This whole time she's always been a witch, and I couldn't even see it. If they'd known at school, she would have been expelled. She was only using me for her own gain. I can't believe her. Echo, this isn't your fault. You couldn't have known this would happen. Maybe we can get you to a specialty doctor. Maybe they can help you. No, you don't understand. She cursed me. There's no cure for curses like these. But she was right though. About one thing. What was that? Love is a waste of time. No, it's alright. I've made my peace with it. Besides, it was 22 years ago. Well, you don't look 42 to me. I appreciate your attempt at flattery, but honestly, as a timekeeper, we don't age the same as regular people do. Even Aaron, as much as he is only 2 years older than the two of you, he will never age the same way. I'm so sorry you had to live through that, and have it all be so sudden. Did you ever see her again? No. Whatever happened to her, or wherever she went, has remained a mystery to me. But I've grown since then, quite considerably, I find. I have no desire in the slightest to see her ever again. But if I ever do, she won't find herself looking at the same person anymore. I'm gonna need you to stay close to me. We need to get back to base. It's not safe here. But what about the supplies we were supposed to get? It's too risky to try and get them anywhere else, or to even be traveling around town right now. If a witch was here and stole everything from Albador, then they must have a plan, and it's too much of a coincidence to be on the move while you and the rest of us are still here. Your safety and our safety is the most important thing. Getting you home is our priority, but we can't get you home if something happens to you or if you're hurt.
Right. I understand. We should lock the door on the way out, too. I know she already took everything, but it's still his store, and I wouldn't want anything else to happen to it.
Yeah. Hopefully no one will try anything if they see it's empty, but we can lock up and hope for the best. It's really all we can do.
I wish I knew who did it. I feel so terrible for poor Albador. He seems so scared. But I know that there isn't anything I can do. I wish there was.
Well, honestly, as he should be. Witches aren't always very friendly people, and many around these areas are only in things for their own personal agendas. More and more, all the time, do we see people, particularly witches, that come from the bad and not the good. And judging by what we've seen here, I think we both know what side we're on. Or, well, what side the witch is on.
I don't really understand what someone might want with me, though. I'm not even from this time period. I don't have anything to provide a witch unless they want knowledge of the future, I suppose.
Well, you see, witches get around pretty well themselves, too. That's why we learned so much about them in our training back at headquarters. They are arguably one of the most dangerous people to deal with and the most likely to cause complications. And I think you're also forgetting that you're wearing that watch, which could be something that somebody could be after, especially if they're the ones that made it. But we really have to hurry and get back as soon as possible. We have to let Echo know, and we have to tell the others. I'm sorry, Andy.
No, you're right. We have to go. You know, it's funny, but when I'm with you, this whole situation doesn't feel quite so bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm terrified on the inside, but it's like you help keep me from falling apart. Well, I'm just doing my job. Now, we really need to go. I'll go first and make sure it's safe. Then you come out and lock the door behind you, okay? Okay. Alright, how's it coming on your end? My sample is almost done testing. So is mine. We should have our results in a matter of minutes. Alright, mine's finishing now. The scanner is starting to bring up data.
Oh God, no.
What? What's wrong?
Well, the results are in and it's not good.
What's it say on the scanner?
It says traces of witch DNA present.
Well, that's odd. Mr. Wilkins specifically said it was just him, his daughter, and the watchmaker's son, the boy who fixed up the watch. Now, he did say his late wife's mother told her to guard the watch, so it's possible that maybe there's some traces in their family line. But I think we can rule out the chance of a full-on separate witch being present. I don't think we have any reason to believe Mr. Wilkins would lie. So it must have been something to do with either his family line or the watchmaker's son.
What about your results? Are they done?
Yes. And they say the same thing. So we can at least confirm which DNA was at play somewhere, somehow in this whole mess. Let's try running some extensive tests to see if we can narrow down anything a little bit.
Okay, I'll get started right away. I feel so... Oh, man.
See, I feel so bad for the poor girl. There could be witch DNA in her bones, and she probably doesn't even know it. I've got the honey boiling whenever you're ready, dear.
Oh, thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, of course, dear. Anything for a friend. Well, oh, heck. You're like family, I swear.
Well, honestly, you're like family to me and Erin, too. It's been so many years at this point.
Oh my, are you alright? You look so distraught.
Let's just say things did not go the way we wanted them to. What happened? I need details, Erin. Albador, his shop has been completely robbed. I sent him away to the Cloverleaf because I know it's a safe house. A witch was there. She stole everything. I should have known that there would be a complication here. I was worried that something like this might happen, but I was hoping it wouldn't. But there's just so much coincidence to Andy and Jasper being here. It's too close for comfort not to be intentional. That the witch would steal everything from him. This whole thing echoes disaster. I just hope we can yield better answers.